Welcome back. Now, Selima Henock is a journalist and filmmaker currently serving as a senior reporter right here at the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation. With a career marked by numerous accolades, she has become a prominent voice in media. In October, she will unveil her first book titled My Nakedness, which promises to explore personal and societal themes with a characteristic depth and insight. Selima is here this evening. Good evening and welcome, Selima. Thank you so much for being here. This is so exciting.
Yes,
You surely are a lady that wears many, many hats.
Of course, I try to, yeah.
Of course, with all our authors, we speak about the inspiration, especially if you're a first-time author, behind, you know, your baby, your work of art. So talk to us about My Nakedness and what birthed this.
Yes, so I was going through a dark moment in my life. Then I just started to journal, you know, my feelings, my thoughts, and also just how I was dealing with certain things at that time. And then I started to see that it was forming into a whole lot of stuff, and then I added my childhood, I added my family, my relationships and so forth. And today here I'm sitting with a book titled My Nakedness.
Selima, how does your background in journalism, shape your storytelling within your book, if at all?
Yeah, so I think storytelling is overall in terms, even with journalism, because you need to tell a story. You just don't write for the sake of writing. For the audience to be able to relate to your story, you need to humanize it. People need to relate to it. So I think in a sense, it's combined. It's storytelling at the end of the day. So it's kind of like one, if I should put it that way.
Yeah, the one feeds into the other, perhaps.
Exactly.
Yeah. Of course, as you mentioned, you went through a dark period in your life and you decided to start journaling to help you through that period and to process it. So tell us just a little bit about these personal experience that you highlight in the book during that period.
Yeah. So I'm talking about my childhood way, which entails, you know, suicidal thoughts, it's bullying at school, and how I just overcame some of those situations that I was in. And then it draws down to my career as well, where I talk about the challenges that comes with being in the media. And also then I talk about my marriage, and also the process of marriage itself, being in marriage, and also divorce afterwards. So it kind of like draws to, a lot of, I titled it My Nakedness because I'm laying bare, because I'm also at the end of the day kind of like nervous as well and excited at the same time, because people will get to see and also just know what I think and my thoughts are. And it's just a way of just journaling my feelings and allowing people to come into my world, which is quite scary. Hey? Yes.
It can be, definitely.
Yeah.
Has this been liberating for you, being able to write this book?
Like healing for me. I'm not sure if I'll ever write a book again, because it's a daunting task to complete, and the process that went into it took me about 3 years or so. I could have done it earlier, finished it earlier, but like I said, it was just a form of channeling my feelings. But yeah, I just hope that I'll get the courage to write again, but I don't think I will again. But this was a form of like healing for me. It kind of like healed me in a way, yes.
I will assume that yourself, you know, as an individual, you're also a reader. I'm assuming, you can correct me. So who are some of the authors that you feel drawn to, you know, maybe that you drew inspiration from your style of writing for your own book?
So I do a lot of reading, and my reading is in memoirs and biographies. I like those stories because for me, I relate more to real stories, authentic stories, because I can learn from other people's lessons. So Elon Musk's mom, she wrote a book called A Woman Makes a Plan. That was my recent book that I was reading. And I think while reading through that book, it was just kind of like a process of just being human, hey? And then you can relate to the experiences, challenges that the person faces in their career, and just navigating relationships as well. And also being part of a family, and how you sometimes are faced with challenges within the family setup as well. So that was my recent book that I enjoyed, and it was kind of like a learning path for me as well, reading that book.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Selima, share the details on the launch with us, where the book will be available, when it's going to be for purchase, and of course the launch itself, when it's happening, where it's happening, etc.
So we are going to have the launch at the National Library of Namibia. It's going to be the 10th of October, and it's a glam affair. Yes, so we have speakers that will be part of the book launch with the Namibian author, Martha Quesses. She really guided me in putting this book together, and also just mentoring me and putting me into the right direction, because I did self-publishing. It was difficult really to get somebody to publish the book in Namibia itself. So it's going to be at the National Library. We have Martha Quesses, and we also have the executive director, deputy executive director in the Ministry of Higher Education, Mr. Lisho. He will also be there to just give a keynote and launch the book. But I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of people there to celebrate Namibian authentic stories.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, all the best, and of course, congratulations. That is no easy task, no easy feat, and you've done it.
Indeed, I
Fantastic.
did.
Well,
and whoever wants to purchase the book, I'm planning to have it in the shows, but in the meantime, you can just find me on social media platforms, and we deliver the book after the launch.
I was just about to say, for anybody that would like to be a part of the launch or to purchase a book, who doesn't know where to find Selima Henock on social media? So please do reach out with her and support this great task that she's completed. On that note, we wrap up today's edition of the Daily Roundup with Nina. Of course, we're back again tomorrow. Join us then. Goodbye.